How similar were the plays? Were they the same play?
No, they were two completely different plays. First one was just I had a crossing route, got man, and that was a look that we were looking for. Second time, it was just a play where we had run similar plays, but run plays, running in motion and getting the guy off the edge. And we set it up perfectly for, to run off the edge, fake that, and take it deep. So that was a really good play call.
On the first one, did you smell a big play there when you line up and you see you've got man across?
Yeah, definitely, because they have been given those looks. They gave those looks against Wagner. And in practice, when I would get that look, I would start small in the end zone. So, yeah, when we lined up, I kind of knew, if everything went right, that it was going to be a touchdown.
You called it your only two catches of the day, both for touchdowns. What do you think you need to improve on going forward to get more catches and more?
I'm not sure. Just it's just how the plays end up working out, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
On that big long Adrian run, right?
Uh-huh.
You remember where exactly you were on the field. You know that some things happen and all that. I mean, how big of a play was it? Because at that point it was still 70, still no score at that point.
Yeah, no, that was a huge play, and that was a huge play when he did it last week too. It seems like he's had big runs and big moments every single game, and that's just something that lights up our offense. So the fact that he can do that is really important for our team.
When you go into a game and Omar's down, Oliver's down, and then Austin Allen and Xavier Best over the course of the game, I mean, does your role change at all? Do you have more conversations with the guys that are stepping in, or is it pretty smooth even though you're working way down there?
No, I would say it's smooth, just because our receiving core is so deep. We always got that next man up mentality. I got confidence in all the young guys that, if something happens to a starter, that we got guys who can come in with little to no drop off.
I'm sure sometimes you think maybe that's just a tough call that went against you on like an offensive PI.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe that's the case here. But is there, as a receiver, what's the key there to? I mean, what are you trying to do without it, drawing attention?
You just gotta I guess you gotta stay out of the way of the defense, because I feel like on both the calls, our receivers kind of just got ran into, and it looked like we were like setting a pick or whatever. So I guess we just got to be more aware of where we're at on the field.
I know other things went well, obviously, but how frustrating is it to have a play like that where you get free out of the backfield and you show something that's maybe new, and then you don't get to reap the benefit of it at the end?
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating, but that's just something that happens in football. It happened to Xavier too on that long touchdown. It got called back. But it's just adversity. It's tough, but we got to work past it, and you can't let it get you down. You can't dwell on it.
Did you get a lot of reps as a punt returner in practice before this week, or is that a role you sort of stepped into?
Yeah, I got some reps in that practice this week. Yeah.
Now that the game's here, have you guys talked a little bit about looking forward to this game, even though you had to play the others, and what's it like to maybe prepare for
It's not something that we talked about too much, just because we want to focus on the game that's right in front of us. But I'm sure it was in all the back of our heads. We know it's a big game. Talked about it a little bit after this game, but yeah, we're aware of how big of a game it is, and we got to have a good week of practice this week to be ready.
Your head coach seemed pretty ready, like keyed up already.
Yeah.
Did you get that sense from him?
Definitely got that sense from him. He's always ready to go, and he knows that we're gonna attack this week with a good week of practice. We're gonna be locked in, and hopefully go into Oklahoma and get a W.
Was it hotter today than against Illinois? Did it feel hotter out there?
It was probably about the same. I would say it might have been a little bit hotter. I don't know what the temperature was, but it was hot out there on the turf for sure.
I tell you, the temperature was 127.5 degrees on the turf.
Today?
Yes, that was what they told me.
Yeah, it felt like it.
All good? All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.